All right, teams, Sunday night. We're a little behind on video, but everything else is going awesome. It was a Rockstar Party Saturday, but it was so long ago, it probably doesn't matter. Let's see. It rained Friday. It rained Saturday afternoon. Me and Long Haul Saturday morning were able to get everything mowed and taken care of for the week in between those two cold fronts. The grass was wet. It did take a little longer, and you could tell the grass was sticking to the bottom of the mower decks. You could just, by the pitch of the mower blades, the noise, the sound, the pitch of the sound, you could tell. I did not inspect nor clean. What else? Once a week pickups. The church cleaned out their bullpen. So we took our steel over and dropped it off. So I don't have a lot to show you. This is aluminum that still needs cleaned. At our yard, painted aluminum is clean aluminum. At the other yard that we don't go to, painted aluminum is dirty aluminum. If it has a sticker, it's dirty at that yard. So we don't use that yard. Anyway, once I clean it up, it's clean. We got this aluminum to clean up. And these wheels need done. We'll get to the shingles in a minute. I might take a break before the shingles. I need to get a drink. My voice is a little hoarse. There was 12 or 16 motors there. They got ran to the church. The 2 wheelchair seats we'd acquired got ran to the church. The scooter. There was an electric scooter over here, complete. I don't know if it worked. I never got around to that. It was a Pride Victory, I believe. A couple videos ago, you could probably see it if you really want to. We took it because we were just hanging on to it, waiting for him to empty the bullpen. We did get a new tote, and we started filling it with smallies. All right, let me pause you. All right, team, the cedar shakes. I want to sort through these because that's a reusable shingle. Those are not reusable shingles. If you have not been following along regularly, these are off a roof. A garage roof at a rental. A raccoon or something got up there, ripped up the shingles, and made a hole. We caught it right away, well, less than a week, and tarped it. The tarp's working great. The only problem is the raccoon came back and ripped up those shingles and made a second hole. And then there's a spot on the roof where it ripped up shingles, but it didn't keep going. It didn't make a third hole. It ripped up shingles in a third spot, but didn't make a hole. So this project is stalled out because there's no point in patching or repairing the roof until we can get the raccoon to stay off it. Hang on, let me think it over. All right, on the rental side, we have done what we can. I've checked the garage. They don't keep the trash cans in the garage. They don't keep pet food in the garage. There's nothing in the garage that I think the raccoon is trying to get in to get to. So I'm guessing it's just trying to make a den or make a home, a place to live. That's all I could think of why I'd rip the shingles off and try and get in there. There's also no access to the garage roof on the rental side. No tree. There's a bush that's actually on the neighbor's property. At the beginning of the season, I trimmed it back off the property line because it was, I wasn't thinking raccoons. I was thinking roof and garage damage from it, rubbing against the roof and keeping moisture on the roof never drying out because there's foliage. Foliage? There's a bush on the roof keeping it moist and wet. So it's not getting up there, but I think it's getting up that bush and getting on the neighbor's garage roof and then crossing from roof to roof. It can do that. So I've tried to contact the neighbor by knocking on the door. I don't know if it's a rental or an owner occupied, but they don't come to the door or they're not home. So that's where that's at. I've been looking into other options. Because option one would be just, hey man, the raccoon's getting up on the roof. He's damaging the roof over here. He could be damaging your roof as well. Let's cut this bush down shorter so it can't get up. Because we could cut it down to like 7 foot high, and it wouldn't be able to get up on the roof. Maybe 6 foot, but I think 7 foot would do it. That would be the best option. The second option is the cayenne pepper, the Epsom salts, the coyote urine, the electric fence, whatever, all these, raccoon deterrents that don't kill it but make it unwelcome. I'd much rather cut the bush, but we'll see what happens. I've been researching that just in case they don't want their bush cut. Because I could, some people don't want you to mess with their stuff. All right, so clean up aluminum, sort shingles, which brings us to project 3 tonight. The Jeep exhaust. Oh, I think you can tell she's riding pretty low. I think it's sitting on the axle. First time I've looked at it, but something's not right with that. I mean, it's on the hanger. I don't know, team. But we need to... Oh, it's sitting on the cross member up here. That's probably why it's not drooping any lower than that. Anyway, we got to tuck this back up before it breaks something up on the header or something. 1986. Ooh, probably the original exhaust. Oh. Mrs. Duggar pulled this in here. I couldn't figure out what the board was for, but I guess that's to keep it from rolling away. I'm like, why is there a board under here? I know why the cardboard's here. It's because it drips. It leaks. Anyway, let me try and figure out what's going on with this. I'm totally thinking we're just gonna wire it up with something. We'll be back on the road. All right, team. We got our exhaust tucked back up where it belongs. It came off that bracket you probably saw earlier. That it actually goes there. Earlier it was like up here somewhere. It had shifted. It's in a rubber boot, so the arm can do this. So what had happened is when the weld broke, it just slid farther down the pipe into the elbow part. Anyway, I just wired it back in the location where it's supposed to be. And we're good. We're back in business. All right, team, still Sunday. The Jeep is done. The aluminum is done. These shingles are not done. I'm going to go take a break, though. I'll work on the shingles later. I lost my momentum. And since we're not doing the project soon, I just lost my momentum on that one. Anyway, I think that's it. I'll go ahead and try and get the video together, get it put out. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you next week, team.